Hey everybody, welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series, and this is the Archive Anakin Skywalker. I want to thank my buddy Nathan for bringing this one in so I can do a review on it. I actually own this one, and when it comes to card figures, I like keeping my figures on the card. I actually display them on my wall, but I've been dying to take a look at this one, so Nathan was nice enough to bring this one in so I can get a closer look at it and do a review. So on the bottom here we have this awesome image of Anakin Skywalker. On the back here, same image of Anakin on the back here, and this is the original Anakin from 2014. There's a quick little read up on the bottom that says, Anakin, now Darth Vader, turns to the dark side and battles Obi-Wan Kenobi in a lightsaber duel on the lava planet Mustafar. Hoping I said that right. If not, Nathan's definitely going to punch me in the manberries. Alright guys, we'll be right back with Anakin Skywalker outside of the card, outside of the packaging, outside of the box, whatever you want to call it. Very excited for this. Alright everybody, we are back and we have Anakin outside the package. Our 4 accessories, he comes with this extra head, and this is definitely an angrier looking face. We can see that the dark side of the Force is having an effect on Anakin here, kind of taking over a little bit. We can see the Sith eyes, awesome little scowl on his face. Cool sculpt to the hair. I think they did an awesome job on this one. His skin is pale on this one, which is pretty accurate. When he starts to turn more to the dark side, if I remember correctly, his skin kind of looks pale and pasty and everything else. So I think Hasbro did a good job. This is an older figure too, so the face sculpts are not going to be as good on these as, let's say the newer ones. Alright, and for accessories, obviously we have his lightsaber. Pretty cool detail in the hilt. Pretty clean paint application. This one looks pretty awesome. Love it. If you guys are unfamiliar with these just come apart, and right here there's a little notch, and this actually clips in like so. It's pretty cool, man. Gives you a couple options, which options are good. I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, let's get a closer look at Anakin. I think this is a good head sculpt as well. We can see that he has blue eyes in this one. The sculpt on the hair is nice as well. Not as messy as the sculpt on this one. I think they did a good job. The skin is still pasty on this one as well. Pretty cool detail, like I said, for an older figure. I think the paint application on this one all over is nice and clean. Pretty good sculpt overall. Obviously the articulation on this one is going to be a little bit limited. This is from 2014. We came a long way in the past 7 or 8 years for action figures. But yeah, we can see some layering and stuff like that. It does have almost like a leather appearance. We can see a little bit of detail going around here. All the buttons and straps and all that stuff is painted as well. And it's actually painted nice and clean. I do like the soft goods in behind there as well. Definitely adds to the overall appearance of this one. They actually matched up pretty good as well. It's not identical, but it's pretty close. I do like the different layering, like I previously mentioned. I think they did an awesome job there. For an older figure, I think they did an awesome job on this one. Personally, I think this one still looks pretty damn good. Looks good on the shelf and displays nicely as well. So we have a closer look. Let's go over articulation. So for his head, it goes back this far. Doesn't go back very far. Obviously his hair is a stiff hard plastic. Goes down this far though. Not really any side to side. And you can get a full rotation. Just be careful. You don't want to rub off or chip away at any of the plastic. For his arms go up this far. Go all the way around. Obviously a little bit restricted. This is a hard plastic as well. But you do get a full rotation. And it spins all the way around there as well. No bicep swivel or anything like that, but his elbows go to almost 90 degrees. And there's a rotation there as well. For his wrist, it goes back and forth and all the way around. There is no ab crunch or anything like that, but there is a ball joint there. So you get decent range of motion. It goes back this far, forward this far. You do get some side to side and a full rotation. Alright, for his legs, it only comes out this far, so you don't really get a full range of motion. Goes forward this far, which is a pretty decent high kick. Goes back this far, a little bit restricted going back, like we're used to with most of these action figures anyways. There is a upper thigh cut, which you get a full rotation all the way around. This one's a little bit stiff. I didn't really heat it up that well. And for his knees, you get a double jointed knee. And for his ankles, it goes back this far, forward this far. You get your full rotation out of the rocker joint. So overall, pretty decent articulation. Like I said, it is an older figure, so the articulation is going to be a little bit limited. Some of these older Black Series definitely lack in articulation. Alright, so let's pop off his head. Put on that Sith head sculpt. Get a closer look at that one actually on the body. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I'm gonna pop his lightsaber in his hand inside as well. There we go. Looks fantastic. I know the Black Series do a really good job with the lightsabers, in my opinion. We do have Darth Vader's lightsaber up here as well. If you really want to mix it up a little bit, we'll take out his future lightsaber in his hands. There we go. Fantastic. Pretty cool. Almost looks like Anakin's ready to force choke someone too. Which is pretty awesome. Alright, just to do a few quick comparisons, here we have him next to the awesome Darth Vader. Which is kind of weird to have an Anakin next to Darth Vader. And we have him next to the Star Wars Black Series Scar Trooper. And we have a G.I. Joe Crimson Guard. All four of these are Hasbro figures, and they're roughly around the same size. The Crimson Guard being a little bit taller, and obviously Darth Vader is going to be taller than Anakin. This is Anakin in the suit anyway, so he should be definitely a bit taller, and I think that they scaled these perfectly. Alright, that pretty much wraps up our unboxing and figure review. So out of 10, I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. The head sculpts are fantastic. The paint application on all the detail around his belts and all that stuff, all the small little paint apps are nice and clean. Do love the detail, do love the sculpt as well. The only thing really lacking in this one is articulation, but like I previously mentioned a million times, this one is an older figure, so it is to be expected. So I think 8 out of 10 is a pretty fair score for the Star Wars Black Series Archive Anakin Skywalker. Let us know in the comments below what you think of our score of 8 out of 10. Let us know what you think of this figure, and let us know what you think of our review. If you guys had to rate this one out of 10, what would you give it? And if you liked the review, don't forget, hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button while you're there. As always, we hope you enjoyed this review, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe, go buy some toys.